Hi everyone, and welcome to week 6 of Fundamentals of Design. I'm going to go ahead and take you through the content this week and get you comfortable with the information. So this week specifically, we're going to be going over something called self-critique. So taking a look at some of the work that we did and using the rubric to actually cover some of those topics, and then giving your peers some feedback as well. So under the resources, of course, as I mentioned previously, always go over all your resources before you tackle any of the content assignments for the week. So you click on resources and you'll see all the readings for the week, talking about self-critiquing your work within a business. There's a couple of readings, there's a video, and also the video transcript is there as well if you rather just read it. And then additional support, I always say do those if you can. A lot of it's going to be in reference to Bongo this week. So if you had any issues with it last week, which hopefully you didn't, it talks about recording and submitting an individual assignment, which we did, creating captions, which we did, and then using licensed images. So just some things that these were there last week as well, but if you need a review on those, you can also check those out. Okay, so let's go over the discussion and self-critique portion of it. So you can see here, when you click on this, it'll open up the Bongo discussion. So you'll be responding in here. If you have any problems with the recordings in here, again, you can upload an attachment in here and I can grade it that way as well. So if you have like camera issues or anything like that, you'll be uploading directly to the Bongo portion. Okay. So interpretation of design is often subjective, so it's important you're absolutely sure of your design before you share it with others. Critiquing your own work helps you gain clarity and identify areas that may require individual revision or additional revision. So what you'll be doing is going over the poster draft that you gave for module number 5. And then you're going to be sharing your thoughts about it on the Bongo platform. Okay, it gives you the specifics on how to record. And again, it says if you can't record it for some reason, just type everything up in a Word document and that will be fine. So you can see here for your initial post is talking about how to explaining your poster, how did you communicate your message, how was your call to action attracting attention, talking about all the design principles that we've covered so far, contrast, repetition, and emphasis. And then you can read through the rest of it as far as your individual things that you need to have, okay? Then there's a second part to that. So in response to at least 2 peers' Bongo videos, answer the following in no more than 1 or 2 paragraphs. So be brief. I mean, you don't have to be really crazy with your feedback. And you can leave your response as a text comment. So you can see from their poster what they're explaining, explain new insights you've gained from them. What did you learn in their application of design elements and principles? And then explain how your peers' design decisions may have changed your own perception of your own design. How would you refine your poster based off what they might have said or not said? So you can see here, when everyone submits, you'll be able to comment on it in like a text format, and that's how, the grading and everything will be in Bongo. Okay. Scrolling on down, there's also a design activity. So what you will be doing is you're going to, now that you have a little bit more knowledge, you're going to be re-evaluating and enhancing the poster linked in the supporting materials section. You guys might have remembered this. So now we're going to be using those design principles and those things that we know much better and actually making it better. You guys will be making it better. So if you scroll down, you'll see the files at the very bottom here. So there's 2 parts to this assignment. The first thing is evaluation. You're going to evaluate how effectively the image was used, has been used in the poster, considering the following question to guide your response. How does the image support the intended message? Talk about all the design elements that you're going to be using and how you use design principles to basically make this better. Okay, so you'll be using Adobe Illustrator for this. So you can use, all the features there. And it talks about stock images. Like if you want to replace the car image, you can. It links you to like freepik.com, or you could use any of the other vector sites if you want, or you could also create your own. I'm always open to that, of course, because graphic design majors should be able to make their own work. Okay, so you can read through all of this to get a better feel for it, but basically we're going to be taking this, talking about how we're making it better, and then making it better. Okay, and then you'll be giving me the poster file as a PDF. So again, I can open up a PDF file in Illustrator to check your work and everything. So if you're wondering why specifically, it's still a vector file. I can just open it in any of the softwares. Okay? As always, be sure to check out the supporting materials at the bottom so you can see anything like specifically how to type up the work, what style to have it, and then part 2 enhancement with Illustrator, and all the information is in there in your rubric. Okay? Hope everybody has a great week.